Salutations, humans. If knowledge is what you're seeking, you are now tuned in to the truth-speaking beacon. Amigo Fresh.
ProPublica reported on how the IRS has a disproportionate audit focus on lower-income families. Lawmakers questioned and confronted the IRS Commissioner about the imbalance and told him to fix it. But the IRS basically responded by saying, auditing poor taxpayers is just a lot easier. He said this is due to the IRS using relatively low-level employees to audit returns for low-income taxpayers and has to use senior auditors to audit the rich. The IRS says, while it agrees auditing more wealthy taxpayers would be a good idea, without adequate funding there's nothing it can do. He said the IRS has no plan and won't have one until Congress agrees to restore the funding it slashed from the agency. So wealthy people like Trump get to inflate and deflate assets and take advantage of tax loopholes in order to pay $750 in taxes for the year. And multi-billion-dollar companies like Amazon end up not having to pay any federal taxes at all. But the IRS expends its resources on targeting low-income families who claim earned income tax credits. So let's get this straight. The Bush tax cut gave these loopholes to the wealthy in corporations, which Obama then made permanent. And when Trump got in office in 2017, he passed even more tax cuts and corporate loopholes. And that same government has slashed funding for the tax enforcers at the IRS. So in the simplest breakdown, these fucking pro-corporate, 1%er, oligarchs in charge in Congress with the president have passed tax laws which benefit them and corporations, while simultaneously reducing the funding for the agency in charge of regulating, auditing, and collecting taxes, leaving the agency with only enough resources to target poor and lower-income taxpayers. Wow. So the next time the IRS is hunting you down to garnish your wages, just remember. The system isn't broken, it's working exactly the way it was designed.
So clearly what they're doing is wrong. They're trying to throw the rich a bone, but they'll never leave the poor people alone. Yeah. Why you struggle with expenses? No, you audited with intention. You won't get a tax extension, cause the laws protect the richest and the rich don't pay no tax. Cause when they make those racks, they gotta protect those stacks. It's just facts. You can never seem to get what they got, cause at the top, time is money, so they check and they clock and they watch. And for decades changing money rules, these risky making money moves. Supporters don't know what to do, that's why they seem to always lose. Our lives are not adjacent when the IRS is steady playing favorites. You must never get complacent when you overburdened and indebted. Struggling to find a tax breaks and tax credits. Many people won't let it, cause the target's on the board. They just keep on taking more. After you put in all your work, they just coming at you first. And it happens in stages, they gon' garnish your wages. They've been doing it for ages, they're putting people in cages. When they put you in jail, just know America failed. Cause when the tax codes were written to tip the scale, and it's been the same with every president. They benefit the rich is very evident. The government is really acting negligent. The rich keep cheating on taxes and deflating their assets. And this whole lot to litigate up in a tax bracket, getting rewarded for their liability. The poor can get no empathy, they're treated like they enemies and liabilities. The poor won't get refunded now, cause the IRS is defunded now. Said the poor won't get refunded now, cause the IRS is defunded now. Refunded now. Defunded now. Refunded now, cause the IRS is defunded now. The poor won't get refunded now, cause the IRS is defunded now. Said the poor won't get refunded now, cause the IRS is defunded now. Refunded now. Yeah. Defunded now. The poor won't get refunded now.